welcome to Stefan Eats, and in this video we are back in Porto. Super excited to just get some more seafood in our bellies. Our plan for today is to explore the fish market in Matosinhos. Obviously Matosinhos, one of the most famous spots for fish in Portugal. We're gonna go eat some epic seafood after this. We're also gonna go nibble on one of the most famous sandwiches in Portugal, and then we're gonna finish off with probably a little bit of a traditional meal. But anyways, we are right in the Matosinhos fish market. Right now it's in the afternoon, so you're gonna get a little bit less fish. Most people have bought the fish already, but there's still some stalls, still have some fish. And then of course there's a whole upstairs area with like chickens, poultry, meat, all that stuff. We're just gonna walk through here, and then very close by there's a spot for very good seafood, so let's go. Well, I think that'll squash any records. So we've started off with an appetizer of fish eggs called ovos, I think. So I'm not sure exactly which fish they are, but it almost looks like milk a little bit. But yeah, you can tell all just a little, oh yeah, look at that. How it just kind of, you can tell the eggs are super, super small. It almost feels like a styrofoam, a little bit. And look at that beautiful olive oil just resting at the bottom. I'm gonna get a couple of portions of this, and then I'm just gonna drizzle it with more olive oil. Very different than what I thought it would taste like. The eggs are super, super small, so it's almost grainy, and then it's very, very firm. Really not that much taste, but then that olive oil, maybe a little bit of the vinegar makes all the difference. And yeah, I'm gonna kind of get this bit over here with the pepper and the onion, and I think that will really kind of wake it up a little bit. That vinegar is amazing in there. And then, yeah, I still can't get over that texture. It's so unique. Next dish, and this looks pretty good. This is gambas grelhadas. I'm trying to do the Portuguese S. Let me know in the comments if it's working. If not, I will shut up. Just huge prawns, just grilled. Once again, that epic grill on there. There's some kind of sauce. And then what I love too is just the big head. Oh, yes. And I think there's some head juices in there. Let's go. A little bit of head juice, not too much. Yeah, of course. Let's just take this baby apart. That is my shrimp right there, and then a little bit of that sauce. Oh, there you go. Looks like some kind of cocktail sauce. Yeah, very briny, super meaty, maybe just a little bit overcooked, but other than that, just the flavor is all there. Dip it a little bit into this olive oil here. There you go. Man. that olive oil on pretty much anything and it'll just become magical. And of course, you just get that grilled flavor on there. You can't replace that charredness. Oh, look at this one too. This one is just huge. Okay, let's just do one more just for the sake of it. This one, I think you'll get some more hedge juices. Look at that. Oh, it's so salty. Oh, a little bit more of that cocktail sauce. You just taste the ocean. Again, just super muscly. Perfectly seasoned too. Say anything. They're sardines. They're, yeah, grilled sardines, Portuguese specialty, whole bunch, of course, rock salt on top. I'm gonna grab this center big boy right there. Oh, look at that. Sardines, normally the bone or the
so you eat the sardine like this.
Oh, okay. Oh, we're gonna get a, all right, we're gonna get an expert opinion. Or,
You see this?
yeah.
If you do with your bread and you smash it,
okay.
the bread will taste very, very good.
Look at that. Just she expertly cut out all the little bits of skin from the sardine, and then what you're left with is the vertebrae, which is left obviously intact. And then this part, apparently, I'm not sure exactly what part of the sardine this is, but it's towards the head part, or it's towards the front. And this is gonna be good with some bread. Okay, first of all, before anything, let's just go right for this fillet, expertly filleted. Oh, yes. Oh, perfect. Okay, awesome. Yes, okay. Perfect. Oh, I'm happy now. Okay, so there you go. Sardine fillet. Oh, wow. Wow. Perfectly salted, a little bit briny. When people think of sardines, they think of sardines in a can. Completely different. There's no fishiness to this whatsoever. It's super tender, super salty, a bit more of that skin part, and then of course look at that too. I think this might even be the sardine liver. This might have some fishiness in it too. So this is the part you're supposed to put bread on. Of course, oh, look at the bread too. I mean, come on, man. Come on. Okay, and we just got the new potatoes too with it, with the olive oil and everything. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put a little bit of that olive oil, and then just put this guy right on there, and just butter him on. And this will be some of the best butter you'll ever have. This will be the good stuff. Oh, I think there's just sardine guts on. Yeah, sardine guts, olive oil, and bread. Oh yeah. Whoa, so intense. It's almost like an anchovy on steroids. And of course, let's go right for these new potatoes with some garlic, olive oil, the cilantro. Oh man. That olive oil, the quality of the potato, naturally sweet. Oh man. And then, if life couldn't get any better, then this thing has shown up here. Whole bunch of sea bass, and of course olive oil, onions, everything you want on a piece of fish. Let's just plop this guy right down here. Let's go for some of this whitefish. This is a sea bass, and oh man, just a chunk, just a hunk of sea bass. Oh no, perfect. Okay, let's get this on here on top of these sardines, and then let's just break some of that skin apart. Oh, look at that. Let's just take some of that bone. Oh, look how juicy that is. Oh my lord, look at that. Oh wow. That is just so tender. Look at that. That is just so buttery. A little bit flaky, but it's literally, it tastes like the Wagyu of the sea. It is so buttery. Wow. Literally no effort to just break it apart. And then of course those grill marks in there just to add to the flavor. Oh wow. And a bit of those onions on there too. Let's get a little bit more. I'm lost for words. That is literally some of the best fish I've had in a very long time. And of course, it has to be Portugal. Portugal, Galicia, this whole region, seafood, outstanding. And the best part is the price is actually fairly reasonable still. You're always gonna get very good quality seafood for a fairly good price. Should I finish this? Or am I getting ahead of myself? It's ahead. Favorite electronic artist? Bass Nectar. Yeah. Natas break. Yes, we're gonna eat some natas. We're gonna eat some natas. Not good for this belly, but good for these taste buds. So, natas, of course, Portuguese dessert. Probably the most famous one. Let's go eat some natas. Natas, yeah, first of all, cute little bucks. Yeah, look at that, very nice. And these are actually a little bit cheaper. So apparently some other ones are ranging in the €2 zone per nata. These are about €1 each, and we got 12 of them. And I think the whole thing was €10, which for today's prices are pretty good. So we got some different flavored ones too. I think, let's see what we got here. Oh, there's the chocolate ones, I think. Yeah, I think there's some lemon ones, there's some chocolate ones, and there's some normal ones. I think these are the normal ones, and right away, I'm really liking the kind of really dark edge on the top. Very, very crispy. And look at that, just, I think they're still a little bit hot there, so let's take a bite. Oh, you know what? Let's do this first. Oh, look at that. Nice. Oh, that's a good one there. Oh, perfect. There you go. Okay, I'm gonna take a bite of that one. Oh yeah. Super buttery. I really like the crust. The crust is amazing, and of course, just typically very sweet. Just very typical of natas in Portugal. The crispiness of the crust is really what stands out here. For €1, I think you're getting one of the best deals in the city.
And before we move on to the next part of the video, if you do enjoy our content and would like to support us even more, we do have a new Patreon page out with exclusive videos and much more coming up. If you do have time, check it out at Stefani's on Patreon. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the video.
Okay, so come in. We are now lining up for one of the most famous sandwiches in Porto, not even Porto, maybe just Portugal. It's a bifana sandwich. This is a sandwich just full of pork. We're a little bit full, so this might be the last thing we have today. We're probably gonna share it, maybe even take it to go. But what's really cool, I don't know why, it looks like you just eat it at the counter actually, so that's also pretty cool. This place is called CONGA, so they're literally just famous for their bifana, so let's just see what happens. Okay, so here it has come, and just in a tiny little morsel. These are very affordable. I think this one is about €2.40, and this is a basic one. There are many different options you can choose. Bifana, just a whole bunch of pork with a bit of spicy sauce, and then the bottom is just drenched in more sauce. I don't know what sauce it is, but oh man, it just smells. It smells like a porky masterpiece. And let's just take a bite. Oh wow. Okay. I think we've just entered the gates of pork heaven. I love just the mix of types of pork textures. You get the leaner cuts, you get the fattier cuts, you just get straight up bits of fat. What I really love about this one is just how it's cut with the spicy sauce. The sauce, it's almost like very chili forward, and it just adds a little bit of spice, not too much. And then the bottom is just soaked in pork juice. So the whole sandwich, and there's no other filler. And the bread. Yeah, so no other filler, just pork, and then the bread is just deliciously crispy. And these are fairly small, so I mean, if you're hungry, you can knock down maybe a couple of these, and with some beer, I mean, I can see why this is super popular. There's literally just a whole bunch of people, mostly over 60, just hanging at the bar, and then just eating these, and then I saw them pouring cider and beer, so I can see how this is just a quick snack. If I'm old, 70 years old, and I'd be living here, I'd be doing exactly that. Hopefully not every day, because then I don't know if I'd reach 70 years old. Yeah, let's keep on biting into this, and we're pretty much done with Porto, but tomorrow we're gonna explore a market in the city called Valença, and I've never been there, I don't really know what to expect, so let's check it out. There's not much I can give you, is there? But that's meat, that's worth a lot of money. There you go, you're like a bird to me. Anyways, we'll see you tomorrow. So many birds. We're getting to the food section, fairly small, but let's see. Yeah. Oh, here it is. Got it? Oh, yeah. There you go. This is what we're talking about. We're talking about the sausage. Of course, Portugal, known for just a bunch of smoked sausage, chorizo being the most famous one. We're actually looking out for this very special cheese. So if we can try to get our hands on it, we're gonna buy it and we're gonna try it later for you. Pre-made sandwich there with beef in it. Pork, it looks like. Those tarts, so let's get some tarts. We'll do three. Yeah, three.
¿Cuál quiere? Okay.
That's what we're looking at. Yes, perfect.
10.60.
This is what we're trying. A little bit later, we'll try this as a snack. This is probably my favorite Portuguese cheese. This is queijo de ovelha curado. It's a very funky cheese. Natas number 8, I think? Yeah, sounds legit. Okay, let's try it out. Oh man, that one's really good. Actually, that one might even have some lemon in it too, some lemon rind. Actually, this one's not too sweet too. I like this one a lot. No. Well, once again, just creamy, sweet, and I don't know why I bought this for you people. I'm just gonna take it myself. It's 2 o'clock. Don't really know what we ordered. So they have a special menu just kind of on the side. I asked for a typical plate of something and she's like, okay. And then she told me a name and I said yes. And that's pretty much where we're at right now. First dish, random soup. So this looks like a vegetable soup. I think they just give you whatever soup they have over the day. Normally a very traditional soup in Portugal is caldo verde. I think we asked for that and they were like, no, you get soup. So here's our soup. A bunch of veggies, looks actually pretty good. Potentially chicken stock. So vegetarians beware. Honestly, some of the most simple dishes are the best ones, and this one is delicious. Just super fresh. All the vegetables have so much flavor, and it's just a nice hearty dish. And that's really the type of cuisine you find in northern Portugal. It's a lot of meat-heavy, hearty dishes, things that can fill you up. Potatoes. You do find bacalhau, but the bacalhau will also come with lots of potatoes. Oh,
Bitoca e o bacalhau.
Oh, bacalhau. Okay. Okay, now these other dishes here, and this looks pretty good. So, I didn't really know what to expect. It looks like beef with some bunch of garlic, an egg, a fried egg, and then just a whole bunch of butter sauce. I don't know if this is butter or if it's oh, that is butter. Yeah, that's butter there. So let's dig into it. I was kind of hoping there was a pork dish, but I forgot the name. It's just a whole bunch of pork parts and sausages, and I forgot what it was called. So I was trying to describe it, and I guess it was I guess instead I got the beef, but the beef looks really good. It is a little bit on the small side, but I love the egg. Look at that fried egg. I think the fried egg's just been fried in the same butter and fat as the beef has. Now this could actually be pork, but I think it is just, no, I think it's beef. Oh, look at that. Yes. Oh, and let's just break this egg. Oh man, yes. Oh, just look at the pool of butter that this whole thing is resting on. It is just saturated. Oh, look at that. I mean, I could even just use a spoon. Oh, okay, let's go. When you cut into that beef, it's maybe medium, and you think it might be just a little bit overcooked, but it's perfect. But really what makes it is just the amount of garlic and butter and maybe some olive oil that's on there too. I think I know how you're supposed to eat this now, because I've just been given rice. So I think this is what you do. You're gonna grab some of this rice, oh, in the super crazy hot vessel. Oh yeah, this makes a little bit more sense, because I was wondering where all that kind of beefy fat was gonna go. So there's some rice here, and then look at that, just some of this, some of that on top of there, a little bit more of that fat. Oh, I gotta get a bit more of that egg too. Oh, look at that color of that egg yolk. Oh, outstanding. Okay, and then just kind of mix it all together. Oh, it won't stay on one fork. Yes, it will. There you go. Yes, perfect. That's where it's at. I was gonna put bread on there. Now I have all this rice to soak those juices up. Beefy, garlicky, buttery, and then the rice is just perfectly cooked. Wow. Yeah, very, very underrated dish. Very simple, but I think that's totally worth it. Oh wow, what a happy mistake this was. Next dish, and this is just so, this makes me so happy. This is bacalhau. So of course bacalhau, the national salted fish, or one of the national dishes of Portugal. And of course just those amazing kind of almost like potato chips on the side, but look at just the tenderness. Now normally what you do is you rehydrate this, and then look at that. Oh, that epic flaky meat. Oh, and let's get some more of these onions on there. Uh-oh. Let's get you back on. Let's get back on track. Oh, there you go. Oh man. Still one of my favorites in Portugal. I don't know what it is, but the salting and then the rehydrating of it just adds this extra butteriness, this flakiness, and then just a natural salty flavor that you don't need salt for this. And I really like those onions on there. They're nicely caramelized, a little bit of sweetness. But for me, oh yeah, just the flaky fish. It's still gonna have some texture, but it's all about that flavor. It almost reminds me a little bit of like a really good black cod, but firmer. Let me get a couple of chips with this too. Perfect. Now, all right, one more bite. You have to watch out though, guys. Cod will have very big bones, so you have to make sure you watch out for the bones. Let's continue eating, and then I think we have some sightseeing to do around this area. Okay, and as promised, we have this sausage and this Portuguese cheese, which is so soft. Oh, so soft. Look at that. Oh yeah, Pearl man. I could just do this all day. Just need it. Massage you, caress you. Knead you like a cat. Oh, sorry. Got distracted. So, we got our beers. Yes, these are Spanish beers. I know. Most of the content here is Portuguese. So, we got our Spanish beers with our Portuguese cheese and our Portuguese sausage. Look at that. Ah, oh, it makes me so happy. Perfect. Or it could be Mario. No? Okay, anyways, look at this big hunking chunk of sausagey goodness. I don't know where to start. I could just rip it in half. I mean, might as well. Look at that. It almost looks like a knee. It is. Oh, look at that. Yes, perfect. We had a knife. We don't even need a knife. Look at this thing. Oh, epic. I think this is a blood sausage. I don't know what you call this. Oh my god, it smells like smoked and delicious. Okay, I want to be, I want to give it some respect. So I will cut it a little bit. Check out the knife too. Oh, look at that. Yes, perfect. Oh, you know what? Let's put it on some bread just to make sure it's all good. This is also the Portuguese bread we bought. I think this is kind of like a semolina bread. And look at that. Doesn't that look absolutely delicious? Oh yeah, we're gonna be vampires tonight because it's gonna be bloody. I'm saying that because it's a blood sausage. I'm not a vampire. Right? Secretly, yes. Let's drink some beer first. Oh yeah, and let's just take a bite of this. Oh man, that is just intense. Almost has like an oniony, winey flavor. Maybe a little bit of that iron at the end. It is fairly creamy, but then there are kind of big bits. You must really like your blood sausage to get into this stuff, and also, I think you have to like smoke, I guess. Yeah, it's very smoky too. If you thought that was funky, wait till you try this. This thing is just, first of all, I love how they just gave it a little piece of clothing. Look at that. It has a little sweater. Queijo de oveja curado. And I don't know what you, oh man, look at that. And this we actually left out, so it's even funkier. And I don't even know how to even get, I mean, I might even maybe spoon. Oh, look at the way it's just popping out. Look, don't think I even need to cut the top.
It's like a pimple.
It is. It's like a giant pimple. Look, it's smiling at you. It's saying hello. Hello. Okay, let's cut the top. I am barely gonna cut the top because it's so. Oh wow. Oh, it's literally like just cheese butter. It's like cream cheese. All right, let's put this there. And oh, look at that. Oh, I mean, come on. No. For people who get their Philadelphia cream cheese in the morning, shame on you. Shame on you. Should get this instead. This is delicious. Oh, look at that. Oh man. I am so happy I'm finishing with this because this is one of the best things I've had in my mouth in probably the last 2 weeks. That is just ridiculously good. It's a little bit goaty, incredibly creamy, but very complex. Some saltiness, and yeah, just the texture is outstanding. Honestly, I have nothing else to say. One of the best cheeses I've had in a very long time. It is fairly salty though. Handle with caution, handle with care. But yeah, there you go. Get yourself some of that. I think it's one of the best cheeses I've ever tried. And I rest my queso.